Why does it seem to be that when you go to do a job around the house, things don't always go as you plan? This tractor, my 20-year-old tractor, has a bad starter. Went to start it up today to mow the lawn. Can't do it. So in today's video, we're going to swap out the starter. Welcome to I'm a Fixer. I'm Jeremy, and this is a channel where I show you how to fix and maintain your home so you can help others do the same. If you have a Briggs and Stratton lawn tractor of any sort, you can swap out the starter. Relatively simple, but I'll link to this one on this horizontal opposed Briggs and Stratton. Alright, so this isn't too difficult of a thing. There's just a few bolts that you have to remove. So I've already done that, but I'll basically show you. This cover was on here. There's two screws down at the bottom that you take out, as well as on this top panel there's two screws here. There's one back here, there's one here, there's one right here. If I jump to the other side, I don't think I have to take this whole panel off. We'll see. But I went ahead and took this off, and again there's one here, and then one on the side over here. Alright, so once I did that, you can see here this is the starter, and it's definitely just blown out. Pieces are out. So I went ahead and got a new starter. Here's the new starter. You can see here those pieces that blew off the other one are right here on top. And I'm going to show you how to take this off, put this one back on. Speaking of things not going your way, I'm sure you can hear the neighbor's blower in the background, so sorry about that. But basically, there's just a couple bolts. There's one right here, and then there's one up underneath the flywheel. So we're going to go ahead and take that off, and then there's also down here one where the starter cable connects. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and just pull this off first. That gives us more access. Alright, so in order to get it off, we're going to have to get this boot off first. Alright, so apparently my camera died in that process, but for that boot, just use a screwdriver to pry it back, and then there's just a simple nut that you just take off, and that starter cable will just come off. Now make sure that your key is off, otherwise you may have some juice running through that cable, or you can just disconnect your battery to make sure. But once I got that cable off, then I was able to get that bolt out from the starter underneath the flywheel, and it just came right off. Then it's just a matter of slipping it back on and putting your bolts on. I'll show you. If yours is stuck on there as well as mine was, just get a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and just pry it from the base out, and you should be able to get it off. It's probably just stuck on there real good, which isn't a bad thing. Back in here, how tight the working quarters are for this nut. You basically have that nut in the back to take off, or bolt, excuse me. Take that bolt off and take this bolt off in the front, and it should slide right out. Now notice back here there is a little catch, so you can't pull it straight out. You sort of have to drop it down underneath. Alright, now I just got to tighten everything up. Thanks for watching. Check out this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.